Okay, so good morning, all. Happy Saturday. Saturday, right? Yeah, that is the impact. 20% absentees. No problem. So today we can complete S3 bucket. Okay. Yeah. So am I audible, guys? Can anyone please confirm? You can audible. I'm talking about online. Okay. Let me change chapter. Okay. So, guys, in IAM, don't confuse with AMI and IAM. Okay. In interest, maybe they will ask, what is the difference between IAM and AMI? Completely different. You have to say what is AMI, what is IAM. That's it all. There is no relation. So in IAM, we have discussed policies and users groups, right? And policies, three type of policies: inline policies, custom policies, and default policies. And one more topic is there, that is roles. So roles we can discuss after S3 bucket. It's a dependency on their end. Okay. No audio now. Arun, can you please check your end? Here everything is clear. See, S3 means simple storage service. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Simple storage service. Guys, S3 play a very important role in AWS. It's a flat file storage. When I say flat file storage means if any content, any bulk content, if you want to maintain in AWS, that is the first choice is S3 bucket. Is it clear? So we can take that content and upload into S3 bucket, keep it in S3 bucket like a cloud. For example, 1 TB data is there in on-premises in the files. So if you want to give the access to AWS in any service like RDS, database service, or EC2 instance service, or any other services, the main resource is S3 to communicate, to access the data. Clear what I'm trying to say? Just small example. On-premises system is there, on-premises server or something. So here files, content, any data is there, like 2 TB data, 2 TB data. So this 2 TB data need to migrate AWS database, not on-premise database. AWS database. That is maybe RDS or whatever it is. So in the database, RDS database or Redshift or whatever it is, these files we can move to on-prem to AWS, but not directly into the database. First, we need to store these files into S3 bucket. Once we move the data into to S3 bucket, from here to here, we can move to RDS. Just I'm taking an example is RDS only database, cloud database, on-prem database. So the reason is, first we need to migrate the data on-prem to cloud, right? To migrate the data from on-prem to cloud, we can use S3 bucket to move data from here to here first. From here to here, we can read or write. If you can directly write from on-prem database to AWS database, that is not recommended. The reason, if you run any wrong query directly from the RDS, the impact is there on on-premise database. The reason directly you are connecting. Clear? So instead of that, I can take the data to S3 bucket. From S3 bucket, I can run any query. From S3 bucket, I can load the data into RDS. If something is wrong here, the impact is there on only S3 bucket. No problem. The on-premises, there is no disturbance. You can take any data again from here to here. No problem. So his S3 choice is to store the data. That's it only. Okay. For example, you have in your system 2 TB data is there. 2 TB data is there in your local laptop. Okay. So in the 2 TB data, if you want to maintain into any cloud, so we are using Google Drive, right? Same like we can use S3 bucket, AWS S3 bucket. We can upload the 2 TB data into AWS S3 bucket. We can store it into your AWS account. Okay. See, I can say this is a flat file storage. Sir, what is the difference between then EC2 to S3? EC2 is a server. Okay, there is a OS, there is a hardware. We can run any application, but S3 is not a server. S3 just hosting the files, hosting the storage. Can you host any application in your hard disk? It's a flat file storage, right? Same thing. Clear? In your laptop, for example, EC2, okay, you can consider hard disk is S3 bucket also. Okay, hard disk is S3 bucket also. Is this clear? Yeah. So I can say that few points are very important points here. In Terraform or in Kubernetes or any other tools in your AWS, if you want to configure, those tools required any common data is there. The data we are going to store into S3 bucket. So I can say S3 is a central storage for all services. Okay, you can access from in your VPC, your S3 bucket. So for example, same example, inside our AWS, so we have a EC2, we have a S3, we have a other service. Okay, so if EC2 to RDS, any common data is there. That data we are going to store into S3 bucket. The reason is, sir, EC2 also we have a hard disk, right? 8 GB hard disk. Clear or not? But this 8 GB hard disk is for only EC2 purpose, not for RDS, not for S3. But if you create S3 bucket, unlimited storage. So we can access any data from here to here EC2 instance. We can access any data from S3 to RDS also. It's a centrally storage. So we can maintain our scripts, Terraform scripts, Kubernetes files, Docker scripts. We can store it into your S3 bucket. Clear? Sir, we have a EBS hard disk, right? Can we use that EBS hard disk? EBS hard disk is for only EC2 instance, not for all other services. Other resources cannot access EC2 EBS drive. It's not centrally storage. It is storage for only EC2 instance. But S3 is for centrally storage. We can access any service directly to S3 bucket. Is this clear? Yeah. How to trust AWS with, that's what you can trust, guys. The reason is, as I discussed, whatever data you are going to update, right? You can upload on top of that so many security things, encryption, customer encryption. Your data, you can provide your encryption. Even AWS service will not retrieve. Okay. Customer encryption means if you provide your data on top of the encryption, it will encryption may applied. And again, you can decrypt using the same key. So AWS also will not decrypt the data. without your permission. So by default, AWS also provides some encryption concept. That is AWS is taking care. But if you have any doubts on AWS, you can provide your encryption also. That is customer encryption. So many encryptions are there in that to provide the data. Is this clear? Kiran Kumar. Anyway, so, okay. Okay. So if you have 2 TB data in your laptop, so if you want this 2 TB data depends on maybe this data maybe depend on EC2 or DSS3, other services, maybe. So you can store into S3 bucket directly. Clear? Why? In AWS, we have a flat file storage service that is S3. Sir, I can do one thing, sir. We have a 2 TB. I can create EC2 instance, but I'm not using EC2 instance. There is a EBS drive, right? 8 GB. I can increase to 2 TB. I can store this content into there. You can do it also. But the cost is completely different. EC2 drive is completely different. S3 drive is completely different. Okay. EC2 drive, if you increase 2 TB, 8 GB to 2 TB means may they expect to support this 2 TB, you have to provide hard drive also. Like hardware also. So this is not recommended. That's what we have. We have a dedicated storage service. If you want to store anything, you can store in S3 bucket. It's a unlimited storage. Is this clear, everyone? Okay. Now take one more. Yeah. AWS S3. So simple storage service. Yeah. So S3 is a flat file storage, guys. And also unlimited storage. S3 is unlimited storage. We can store anything, any data, any content of the data. The S3 service is global, guys. S3 service is global. By using S3 service, we can create a buckets. Store objects. Okay. So small example, guys. In your laptop, yeah. So in your laptop, if you want to store any content, okay, what process you can follow? First, so you have a movies, for example, in pen drive. So you need to upload movies into your laptop. Directly you can upload, or you need to follow any folder structure. Definitely we can follow the folder structure. First drive. Is it C drive or D drive? We have to partition it. And inside, create a folders. Inside, objects, right? Movie objects. This is a process we can follow, right? Same S3 also, same process. S3 also same process. Okay. So we can create a buckets. Okay. Inside buckets, you can create a folders. Inside folders, you can create a objects. You can create bucket one. You can create one more bucket like that. Okay. Or you can do one thing. Bucket one, folders, folder one object, and again bucket one, control C. Same bucket one, you can create one more folder. Clear? Same like that, we can create one more folder. See, depends on your requirement. So if you want to upload Hindi movies, Telugu movies, no need to create Telugu movies for one bucket, Hindi movies for one bucket, right? Create bucket for movies and create folder Telugu movies, Hindi movies. Like that, you need to partition it. This is called partition. I will come to that, Pavan. Sorry, what is your question, Pavan? Yeah. So guys, we can create up to 100 buckets. Okay. So 100 buckets, right? Inside bucket, we can create unlimited folders. One bucket inside, you can create unlimited folders. Unlimited folders means unlimited objects. So can I say unlimited storage is a S3? That's what. Inside, let me check. Is there any latest version? Maybe change anything? There is no limit. Okay. Latest version also there is no limit. So we can create number of folders. Okay. There is no folder concept in bucket now. Anyway, 10240 characters. Anyway, leave it. Okay. So we can create number of folders. Inside bucket, we can create multiple folders. I mean, guys, for example, for example, if you are not going to create any folders, directly paste your content. In laptop also possible, right? You are not creating any folders. If you are just C drive or D drive selecting, directly you can move the file content, right? So it is stored, but there is no any pa good partition. So if you can open drive, every files are there in that. Which file related, which file it's very difficult to understand, right? So in the bucket also, I can call folder. If you are not creating any subfolders, is it clear? If you upload directly file into S3 bucket, instead of creating inside bucket folders, so at that time bucket is a folder, right? Inside you are not creating any folder, you are directly uploading objects into bucket. In this case, bucket is treating as a folder, right? That's what his intention, whatever he's saying. Is it clear, guys, everyone? That's what volume and S3. That's what I have already discussed, right? Volume is EBS volume. Okay. Actually, guys, in AWS, we have a different storage systems. Okay. And let me show you here also. Major. Okay. In AWS storage system, we have a EBS volume. What I discussed earlier. This is also storage. I mean, EBS volume by default 8 GB, right? EBS volume is nothing but hard disk. Hard disk for what? EC2. Is this clear now? But this hard disk for EC2 only accessible for only your EC2 instance only. Okay. So EBS volumes should stick on for your EC2 only. So that, for example, if that EBS volume want to access other service, definitely you have to create EC2 instance, right? To create EBS volume. Unnecessarily, why you need to create EC2 instance without using any hosting any application to provide only volume? Clear or not? Yeah. Same thing as small example. You have a content, some marriage videos. What is your option? Are you going to purchase laptop to store or purchase directly drive? Hard disk or laptop also? Laptop also. If you are laptop also, I don't have any comments. Okay. To store the content, why laptop? Just go and purchase a pen drive or hard disk, right? No, sir. I will store this content laptop. Why? Laptop is coming hard disk. Okay. Uh, uh, he will not do anything in the laptop. Just store the content. But you need to purchase laptop also, right? Same thing. I have a content 2 TB, 2 TB. If I want to store 2 TB, we have a two options. One is EBS, one is S3. Okay, S3, simple object store, right? Flat file storage. Okay, so what is your option? EBS volume or ES3? ES3. I have content 2 TB flat files. Need to mention that also. Okay, so simply you can go with S3. If you can create EC2 machine, you can increase 2 TB of EBS volume also fine. But waste, money is waste. Clear? Yeah. This EBS volume only for support your EC2. Okay, hard disk for EC2. Yeah. For example, you have one more service, any other service, RDS or Lambda, something. If you want to access EBS volume as a central storage, it is not possible. So what I need to do? I need to connect first EC2 instance, right? To connect hard disk, you need to connect EC2 instance first by using public IP and something, all the configuration, then you can connect. But S3 is not like that. You can directly access. If you can directly access, just create S3 endpoint, you can directly connect and take the data. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. Flat file means what? Guys, what flat files? Excel files, movie files, Word files, photos, MP3. MP3 data, MPV4, Word files, PDFs. These are comes under, right? Okay. Yeah. So in S3, we can upload any content, we can give access to your friend also. Okay, by using object URL. Okay. Is this fine, everyone? And a very important point is S3 bucket name is unique. What does mean? Hmm? S3 bucket name is unique means what? A flat file is a. Thank you so much, Pavan. Last 15 minutes class. What happened here to you? Okay, no problem. See, guys, simple thing only. S3 is a just a flat file storage, like your hard disk. Okay, hard disk, whatever data you are going to store, same data you can store into S3 bucket. But S3 will not perform like a EC2. Means EC2 can host applications, EC2 can run Python, EC2 can run Java. Why? EC2 contains OS, it's a server. But S3 cannot create, S3 will not create any Python, will not run any Java. Your hard disk also will not run anything, right? Hard disk will store the data, but your laptop will work. We have a OS. Clear? So while creating EC2 mission, we have to choose the operating system. We have to choose the network. We have to choose the key pair, something. But S3, there is no OS, right? It's a just flat file storage. We can store the flat files, objects, non-related applications. We can see, I can see, let me show you here. Small example. So, okay, I can run this code in my local, right? Local means my local laptop. I can run the same code in my EC2 instance, right? Yes, definitely possible. It is also server, it is also server. Both are servers. If dependencies are there, definitely it will work. But same code will not run in S3 bucket. Clear na? Okay. Unique means being only one of these. Yeah. Simple thing is unique means your mobile number is unique. Your Aadhaar number is unique. Your name is not unique. Clear? Yeah. Your mobile number is definitely unique. Yeah. IP is unique. Like that. So if someone already created one bucket, okay, Janu, okay, something name, whatever names you have created, na, one more Janu will not create. Only one Janu. Okay. Sweetie, puppy. These are not possible. Already puppy already there. I mean, someone already created, right? Whoever created before puppy, the puppy is relating to that guy. Other puppy will not come until he delete the puppy. Clear? Yeah. Hmm. No VPC, no, there is no relation for VPC. Putty, see, somebody's created Putty. Okay, it's not related to VPC, it's a global service. S3 is a global service. Bucket is a regional service. You need to understand that. Clear? RDS. Leave it for RDS, please. RDS is a database service. We have a dedicated session on for RDS. Just for example, if I'm talking about multiple service, definitely I need to use other service. So in that case, I can cover. Don't worry, Pavan. Pavana? Yeah, Pavan. I will cover. Don't worry. If I want to use S3 service, do I need to create EC2 instance? Why? That's what. Nagarjuna, not required. Your question is valid, but not required. S3 is a separate service, guys. In AWS, S3 is separate service. Okay. Yeah, cool. Okay. Uh, if you can go S3 here, AWS S3. If I go, see, this is global service indication, S3. Okay, I can show here. This is Amazon S3. Okay. Okay. Amazon S3 is a global service. So if you can use Amazon S3, we can create a buckets in the region level. Clear? Let me show you. If you can see here, this bucket is maybe one region, AP South one. Okay. And one more bucket. This may be US East one. Clear now? Buckets are regional, but S3 is operating global level. Clear? In your S3, we can create buckets different regions. That's what. Now question is S3 buckets publicly? No. See, by default, S3 is private. Okay? By default, S3 is private. We can make it public. Okay? So, okay, let's go and create one bucket first of all. So, in my management console, okay, I'm in the root account. So I can create a bucket. Let me come back first. Give S3 only. So this page will open. So here bucket, so many options are there, right? So I'm able to see one bucket in AP South 1 region. But this is what S3 service. If you can see right corner global. Inside your S3 global, you have created one bucket in your Mumbai region. This is the meaning. Is this clear, everyone? Okay. So now I'm going to create one bucket. See, region Northeast, North Virginia. I'm going to create North Virginia. See, as a account holder, I can create bucket in any region. First of all, S3 is a global level. If S3 stick on region level, I can create buckets in availability zone level only. Region under availability zones will come, right? Global under regions will come. So S3 is global since I can create buckets in any region. If S3 is region, I can create buckets in any availability zones only, 3 availability zones, not in different regions. All it is a region specific. Clear? You need to understand like that. So I will try with puppy. Okay. So, okay, just leave it this one. Bucket public access settings for the bucket. Block public access settings for the bucket. I mean, by default, block all public access. You can uncheck it. Means turning off block all public access might result in this bucket and objects within becoming a public. Means if you're turning off this checkpoint, this is going to be a public, this bucket. Okay, no problem. I'll just stick on that. I will explain that what is versioning and something in the later. First, create a bucket. I'm unable to create a bucket. See, puppy guy already there in North Virgin. Okay, in North Virgin, puppy already there. So what I can do? Puppy Hyderabad will try. Puppy Hyderabad. Oh my God. Okay, I need to. Puppy Hyderabad. Hey, we are lucky here. Puppy is available in Hyderabad. So, no puppy in Hyderabad, but my puppy is there in Hyderabad. Don't worry. Okay. So bucket created where? North Virginia. If you can see my two buckets, this is earlier I have created, the bucket is in Mumbai and one more bucket is North Virginia. See, the reason is S3 is a global. I can create bucket in any region. So list of buckets I can see in the all regions. Okay. Let's go inside puppy. So my bucket is there, right? So now, as I discussed, I can upload any content into my bucket. And otherwise I can create folder and upload my content, right? So this is bucket one folder objects, or directly you can bucket and object also. This is clear? Without folder. Let's try with that. Okay. Guys, don't think me wrong. Puppy means dog. Okay. This one. Okay. Copy. Save image. Okay. Okay. I have saved. So now go to my S3 bucket. See, if I want to upload anything, so I'm going to upload. This is upload. Add file or add folder. So entire folder also you can update it, or only file also you can upload it. Let me upload file. Okay. So uploaded. Done. Close. If you can see inside bucket object is there. Or you can do create a folder. So today date is 24th, right? Okay. Create a folder. Now you can upload object inside folder. Click on the folder. Again. Is this clear now? So if you can see the bucket level, you are able to see directly image what you are updated before. But in this folder, you can see only folder. Inside folder, you can see this image. And again, you can create multiple folders. Inside image, again, you can create a folder. Subfolder like that. Or usually what we can do, if you want to store anything, what we can do, we can create 2024 year. Okay. And we can create inside year month. Okay. Month is 02, right? I mean, okay. And next inside, I can create, sorry. Okay. So I'm in the two, right? Inside folder, you can create one more folder. This is day. Okay. So come here, first year, month, day. Like that, you can partition it. If you need any day data, for example, someone may ask the day data we have uploaded, right? Can you give that data back? Means immediately the day means go to year, month, day. Take the data. That is well partitioning. If you are uploading here directly, you need to verify the list of all files as per the date. Clear? So how to delete the file? You click here. Delete object. So no object was not there. Deleted. So folder structure also you can delete it. Okay, you can delete it. Or now I'm going to try to delete the bucket. This one. Enter bucket. Delete. See what I need to do first. Bucket is not empty. Means inside bucket content is there. Na? You have to really empty the bucket first, then delete the bucket. So security concerns. Okay. Empty bucket, you can empty it. Then go to permanently delete. Empty. Clear? Now delete puppy. Okay. Objects removed and bucket also removed. See, there is no bucket. Is this clear? So if you want to maintain any files related to your project, we are going to upload into S3 buckets only. For example, we are doing practice Terraform. So in Terraform, okay, I have deleted already. The related state file we are going to place into S3 only, not local. Let me show you example. Yeah. So Terraform related files we are going to maintain into the Terra1 bucket. Okay. So here key means your file name. Clear? Key means file name. Whatever file name you are going to update, that is a key. I have two different users. Okay. And how they will access bucket data? I have two different users and how they will access. I'm not understanding here. Two users means if you can give access, they can access. If it is a two, if it is 100, how to give access? User have to attach the policy, right? Nagarjuna, if you create a two users now, each user you need to attach a policy, bucket policy or bucket permissions, or add this two into one group. You can update the permission to group. Clear, Nagarjuna? Yeah. So, Pavan, it means we cannot delete any bucket if it has any data. Yes. When you said bucket name is unique, nobody in the region should have the same similar name. Yes, correct. Yeah. Okay. So I think we are very clear, right? How to create a bucket, how to create a folder, how to upload the object, how to delete the object, right? So now let little move to further actions. So create bucket again. So can I create same bucket? Puppy Hyderabad already deleted na, no Puppy Hyderabad. If someone already created in this gap, I'm unable to. So I'm again blocking the public access. Okay. So this time I'm enabling version. I will discuss what is version. Create bucket. Okay. Before action, we are more focusing on the upload the objects, delete the objects, create the bucket. Now we are going to focus to additional things. The first one is versioning. If you observe here, there is a show versions is created here. Let me check my previous bucket. Okay, here also show version is there. Anyway, if you can create bucket without version, it will not pop up. Okay. Anyway, what is the use of versions? Let's go there. Yeah. Yes, it's unique, but I have already deleted, right? That's what again I can create. Okay. So in the show versions, what is the use of versioning is very important concept, guys. This is interview point of view also. Okay, guys, what is version first? Track the changes. Track the changes, right? Whatever changes we made in the existing bucket, we can see there. Very good. Very good. I'll just taking this sentence. So whatever changes we made in the existing bucket, while uploading the file, we can see there. Okay. So whatever changes while uploading the file, whatever changes we can made in the existing bucket while uploading the file, we can see there. Yes, this is correct sentence. So small example, guys. Let's go to Notepad. Okay. So I'm going to create a one content, add some content in the Notepad. Hi, welcome. Okay. Hi, welcome. Save as. Concentrate here, please. Into downloads. File version. Okay. I have downloaded in the file version. Okay. If I open this content, hi, welcome is there. Again, I close it. Okay. So guys, I'm going to add on top of this content to AWS. Okay. Now, if I save, how many files are there? One or two? One. Clear, right? Yeah. If I open this from downloads, which content is there? Hi, welcome to AWS, right? Clear? Again, I'm closing it. I want previous version. Is it possible? Previous version is what? Hi, welcome. But here I can see the latest version. We are unable to see previous version, right? Okay. If I want to track previous version also, is there any process here? Hi, welcome. Already saved na to AWS. I need, if you can see my first content, what I have added in my file is hi, welcome. And again, I open the file, added the to AWS content and I save. If I go and open latest update only, I can see in the file. That is true. But I need only hi, welcome, previous change, not for to AWS. This is some issue with this content. I need previous content. Is there any process? Delete to AWS. You don't know, right? At the time, the changes is very clear is a to AWS only. But if it's 100 lines or content is there, how do you ensure it? Is there any process to maintain tracking here? Yeah, very good. Imran. Clear? What is saying? Hi, welcome to AWS is there. Now, I'm going to add one more content on top of that. DevOps. Instead of save as file version 2. Now I need only hi, welcome to AWS. Is it possible to get it? Yes. Go to downloads. See, two files are there. Version 1, version 2 now. Version 1 is hi, welcome to AWS. Version 2 is hi, welcome to AWS DevOps. Is this clear, everyone? How difficult it is to maintain versioning in local every time? It's difficult, right? That's what S3 is taking care this job in very easily. If you upload any file, I will track. But what you need to do, you can enable versioning. Is it clear? Yeah. So come here and I'm going to create one more bucket parallelly. Okay. S3, right click, open new link here. This is old one. This is new link. Okay. I'm going to create one more bucket. Now puppy is not available, right? Hmm? Is it available, puppy? Let me try. So name already there. Okay. I created. Now puppy Mumbai. Okay. Hmm. Versioning is disabled at the time. Created. See, if you can come to my Mumbai puppy, there is no version, right? Why? I have disabled. I haven't enabled. But if you can see here, show versions. I have enabled while creating time. Clear the difference? Now, I'm going to upload some content into Mumbai puppy. File version something. Okay. Upload. So this bucket, there is no version, right? This is very clear. There is no version. Close it. Okay. The file version txt. What is this? This one, right? Just now uploaded. I will open here. Hi, welcome to AWS DevOps. I've saved now. Okay. And again, I'm going to upload same file. Same file. How many files will be there in S3? One or two? One only. Why? Name is same. It's overwrite. Clear? This is clear right now. I want previous version. Is it possible here? It's a override with the new name. But my sharp Hyderabad puppy will give. Okay, we'll see here the same practice. Go to here. I'm just removing AWS DevOps. Okay, Control S. Upload file version. Okay, close it. One file is there, right? Hi, welcome only. Now go to this content. Add AWS DevOps also. Control S. Now again upload, re-upload. Which bucket is you have an enable version? Add file. Version. How many files will come? One only. Name is same, right? But Hyderabad is saying enable my version. See, two versions. Is this clear? See, version 1 uploaded at 10.136. Version 2 uploaded 10.029. Is this clear? So here, if you observe or not, content size also different. So by seeing this content size, which one is the latest? 24B. We have added some content, right? By seeing the date also, time also, we can say that. Anyway, so if I want previous version, what I need to do? Download it. See, while downloading time, one is added. Why? Already same file is there in my local, right? I welcome to is the only there. Now I'm going to download latest file. In this file, 2 is added, right? Same file is there in my local. Welcome to AWS. So 2 versions tracking is good, right? Okay. I'll come to that, Pranit. Very good question. Anyway. Okay. Till here clear? No doubts, right? Now go to Mumbai. Okay, I'm in Mumbai now. So unfortunately here there is no option to track version. So you have already not enabled your versioning. Now deleted file by accidentally. Okay, accidentally or wantedly you have deleted file. I need that file. There is no option here to retrieve the file. Mumbai Puppy. Okay, but Hyderabad Puppy is saying that you can delete this file. Okay. Sorry, it's a bucket, right? This one only. File deleted in Hyderabad bucket, right? No file, but we will get back. How? We have a versions, right? The difference you need to understand here. This 2 earlier is there, right? One more is there here is what? Some delete marker. Okay. Just for one cap, you can understand on top of the jar. Okay. So why it is created by default? If you delete any file manually or accidentally, here one layer is going to create. That layer will stop to retrieve this bucket, this file automatically into the bucket. If I need this file, for example, into your object, you can remove this layer. Which layer? Delete marker layer. Immediately the file will come into your objects. Okay, now show versions, right? Disable it. See, file is coming back. Is it clear? Now I wantedly deleting this bucket. By mistakenly deleted in earlier case. Now wantedly. Not required this bucket now. Now not required, right? So in this case, no need to delete this layer. Clear? If accidentally delete means you can delete this layer. This one will come into that main object. Top one. Not this one. Latest version. No, I wanted to delete that one. Then leave it. No need to delete this one. No object will be there in your bucket. Is it clear? So they are going to add one layer. If you delete any object, that layer is called delete marker layer. This delete marker layer, if you delete means deleted file will retrieve back. If you're not delete means the file still there in the versioning only. Clear? Guys, I need this file, not latest file. How to do that? Clear? What I'm asking? I need version 1 file back, not latest version. By default, if you delete this one, this file will come, right? Latest one into your object level. No, I need this one. What I need to do? That's it. Delete latest file in the version. If you delete file from the versionings, we cannot retrieve back again. Second option, this is right. I mean, recycle bin is there in your local laptop. If you delete, the file will be stored in recycle bin. Again, you can delete from the recycle bin. There is no bins. Clear? Now, if you can see, old one is there now, right? If you delete your delete marker, which file will come? Whatever file is there, that will come. That is old one. Now delete marker deleted. The file will be coming here. Okay. Same site. See, understand clearly. 14B, 14B, same file. If you want to check, download. See, old version is only. Latest version you have deleted from the versionings, right? So old version was there in the. Anyone has any doubts? Whatever action you can do it. That is tracking by version. If it is 100, if it's a thousands, if it is a lakhs also. Versioning is nothing but what? Each action is going to store. Clear? But what is that action? Upload action. Clear or not? Upload action. We are not modifying any file into the S3 bucket, right? If you modifying means what? Understand it, guys. Modifying means what? You need to download it and modify it. Again, upload it, right? Means action will track, upload or delete. I think, Mohammed, your question clear? In real time project, we are using S3 services. We have a GitHub for code base, right? Yeah. GitHub will support for all clouds. S3 will support for only AWS. If the file you are keeping related AWS service, you can keep it into S3 service. The files you are going to upload, it is not related to an AWS. You can load it into GitHub. That's it. Clear? Yeah. Clear, guys? Online team? Okay, someone is saying, can you show second time to delete? Yes. Okay. Version is nothing but, guys, see, you need to understand how version is follow here. Version ID is created, right? Every time. If I upload one more file, okay. See, two versions is there, right? So if I need this file to back, not this file, what you need to do in the queue, you need to delete this file first. Then this file will come into the queue. Clear? So to do that, you need to delete this file from the versionings. This file already not there in the object level, right? So version file will come to the object level. No, I need this file means you can delete this file from the version first. So this file will come automatically. Clear? If you delete any object. If you delete this object, whatever file is there in the queue, the file will come into the high priority. Clear? Is it clear, everyone? Okay. So, and one more thing, in S3, we have one more option. So version, everyone clear, right? But one important thing is here, versioning we can enable only artifacts. When I say artifacts, scripts, codes, logs, related information, not for 2 TB, 1 TB, 10 TB normal data. If you enable it means you have to pay double. They're tracking, right? So versioning we can enable. The main thing is, if you are do changes, keep on the script. One script is there. We can do some changes every time, right? The changes will track your version. That is a good thing to enable version. But if you are going to upload 2 TB data, why versioning is there for that? You are not modifying any data, right? Movies are there, 1,000 movies are there. Just keep upload. You are not maintaining tracking for that, right? You are not doing any changes into the movie, right? So for that, no, don't enable versioning. When I say artifacts, for example, the script is there. I've already uploaded. It is not working. I do some changes. Again, I'm uploading. This will work. This is latest version. If it is latest version is not working, compared to latest version, old version is better. What I can do? Delete latest version and upload for old version, right? Like that. Yeah, Sumit, your question is valid. Let me show you. So Sumit question is, I supposed to explain that. I forget that anyway. Thanks for reminding that. Okay. Where is that Mumbai bucket? There is no version for this, right? There is no version for this, right? I'm going to upload a file. Okay. One file I'm going to upload. Close it. My file is there. There is no version option here, right? Now go to properties. I'm going to enable the version. Okay. After creating a bucket. While creating the bucket, the version is suspended, right? I mean, disabled. Default action is. I'm going to enable it. Okay. Now I have enabled, right? Now I have enabled. Just go to your Mumbai bucket. This is your Mumbai bucket, right? Version is there. If I enable version, this file will be there or not? Any guess? There or not? Online team? There, right? Hmm? It is not there. Version ID is null. It is not tracking, just showing your file only. Clear? Tracking ID is null. Now you can upload file. See, now ID is updated. Clear? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, correct. Okay. So you can do the some POCs on this. Whatever your thoughts you have on that, you can do it. You know the process, right? So you can do it before, after, middle, whatever it is. Puppy Mumbai, Puppy America, whatever it is. Now, okay. There is a concept, guys. Object URL concept. So you have uploaded some file, right? You can give access to public. For that, bucket should be public first, right? If bucket is private, it will not, right or not? So for example, I'm going to create, let me delete these two buckets. May you confuse. Simple bucket is to store the files. That's it only. So this bucket, I'm going to delete by manual process. You can delete by using CLI also, right? So as of now, we learned two approaches, CLI and console. We are going to add two more approaches, that is Terraform and Python. Okay. I'm going to show you Python also. Okay. Okay. See, manual process is very difficult to delete and select. If it's a command, one command. Okay. I'm going to create one more bucket, object URL. So I'm going to show you how to give access to public for object URL. Okay. So for that, you can create again Puppy Hyderabad. So you need to enable this option, ACL enable. We can discuss what is ACL, don't worry. Now, enable public access. Okay. See, uncheck means enable public access. Understand? If check means block all public access. Okay. Bucket version disable it, no problem. Bucket is created, right? So Puppy Hyderabad. Go here, upload image, add file. So I'm going to upload this image, okay? Upload. Close. It's uploaded, right? So click on this image. You can give this URL to your friend. They can access. Bucket already public, right? Just go to here. Access denied error is getting, right? So bucket is public, but what I need to do, image also public. By default, if you are enable bucket public now, inside buckets, again, you can control image level also, which image you are going to give public. Clear? Yeah. So how to give these actions? Go to object actions. See, inside bucket, select the object, go to actions. There is a make public using ACL. That's what ACL is enabled, right? Make public. Once again, I'm showing you. Go to select your image, which image you are going to give public access. Actions, make public using ACL. Last one, object this is. Select, make public. Clear? So object also we are going to give public. Now refresh. See, you can also access. Access control list. Yes, Pavel, you are right. Okay. If bucket is private, if object is public, also not accessible. If you are going to give access, bucket, public, both should be accessible to public. Okay. It's working. Online team, your end. Hit that URL. Okay, take that puppy. Play with this weekend. Hyderabad puppy. So cute, huh? Okay. Ma ur puppy. Why not coming? Sing a song, it will come. Sumit. Sir, here no instance, no server, no IP, but still it can be accessible. Yeah, very good question. Yes, very good question. This is managed service by AWS. Clear? Just managed service. S3 is a serverless service. Serverless service means you should not create any server. The backend, everything taken care by AWS. Okay? Very question. Very good question. Puppy father there. Okay, it is diverting to some other ways. Okay. Time is 10:22. Guys, anyone has any questions? We can close the session for today. If you don't have any questions. So tomorrow, tomorrow means Monday. Whatever topics are there, we can cover in the tomorrow. There's 3 topics. Then we can move to IAM role the Tuesday. And the remaining 3 days, I'm going to cover Linux. And next week, Monday onwards, we are going to enter Git, then Terraform. Okay. So to practice Terraform, prerequisite is AWS services. So you need to understand custom network creation, EC2 creation, S3 creation, IAM creation, users, policies. You have to understand it. Whatever you are doing by manual, we are doing by Terraform. That's it only. Terraform also we need to pass all the attributes. That attributes you have to know before. Okay. Sir, can we deploy with S3 by uploading the project? Can we deploy with S3 by uploading our project files? No. No, we can't. Okay. See, this is just only HTML page only. It's not a dynamic content. Okay. It's not a dynamic content. We cannot run any application in this S3. They are giving some option to give the access to public. Clear, guys? Anyone has any doubts? Anyone? Online team? Sorry? We can. Yes, we have a artifact tool. That is JFrog or Nexus we are going to learn. Okay, that DevOps tool. The tools we are going to store our artifacts means Docker images, jar files, var files, ER files. We can use S3 also. Whatever tool is supposed to versioning, we can use it. But we need to understand which one is more accessible for this project. Either S3 or Git or JFrog or Nexus. That is important. But all are same. Clear? You can store in your laptop also your artifacts, but your laptop is not accessible for others, right? That's what. Yes, Sunita, Shivani, Srivani. Okay, guys, happy weekend to all. So take care. We can meet Monday. Bye bye, puppy. Yeah. You want puppy? Take it. I have already given that URL, right? Venkat Mahesh. Take care of that. Who is Shravan and other name? Srivalli something. Okay. Guys, if I'm free, definitely I will meet you. I'm getting some requests from 2 people. Sir, if you are in Hyderabad, I want to meet you once. I have so many doubts to explain to you. It's very difficult to hear. Okay. Just ping me. If it is a possible, definitely I will meet you. Okay. Otherwise, you can come to Institute if you are in Hyderabad, right? Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.